Kevin, just walk us through your interception and how does it feel to get your first pick as a Bear?
Yeah, man, it's been long overdue. Excited the way the team played, man. I feel like we came out there playing with a lot of juice, a lot of energy. Just on that particular play, just locating the ball, tracking the ball in the air, not panicking. Yeah, man, the guy ran a deep ball route, like an over route or some post or whatever it was. And yeah, man, just doing what I've always been doing in this league, man, tracking the ball and just making a play.
How much more gratifying is it to make a play that turns into points for the offense?
Yeah, man, I've been talking about just playing complementary as a team, and I think we did that a lot today. Had 3 turnovers, should have 4. JL, we definitely had discussion about that on the sideline. But yeah, like you said, man, it's just a great team effort. Guys got sacks, turnovers, in all different varieties. The only one we was missing was a sack fumble. So, like I said, it's an exciting day. That's what it's supposed to look like, though. That's the standard that we play with, and that's how we want to play every single game.
Did you guys need a game like this as a whole, offense, defense, special teams?
Yeah, man, it builds confidence. This is still early in the season. We're definitely still, in that process of trying to get better. But this is a great example of what the Chicago Bears should look like, and that should be the standard going forward, and that's the floor. And obviously, we've shown that today.
The fact that you guys win at home consistently, doesn't it help too when you go into the season?
Yeah, man, you want to win a division. You want to be playing meaningful games in January and February. You got to protect your home field advantage. And that's what we've been doing. Obviously, they've been doing it even since I got here. But this year to be 3-0 at home, that's huge for us.
And a little bit of a fracas, and then you got thrown out.
Honestly, I take pride in taking my teammates. The altercation that went on, I thought he did a little too much, so that's kind of just a reaction to throw the punch. Obviously, I'd like to handle it differently. I like to handle it within the play, but it happens.
I don't know if you're aware, but that was an issue here a few years ago with teams not necessarily, or guys not necessarily rallying up for each other. What does it mean to you to kind of have your teammates back in that fashion?
It's a great characteristic amongst the whole team. I feel like everybody kind of has each other's back. I take great pride in supporting my teammates and having their back out there on the field. And likewise, I expect them to have my back if any situation came forward.
You stepped in, and not only has the offense maintained, but it's taken steps forward. How's that feel for you, and then what does that mean for the group?
First I want to thank the coaching staff and the GM and everybody for giving me an opportunity to go out there and play. It's great to be back on the field. I love the game, and I love the city of Chicago, so I'm very grateful to be out here and be able to perform for not only the team but the city.
The running game has come along. What does that mean for the offensive line?
Man, we love running the ball. It feels great. It feels great to go out there and dominate the run. And we have 3-headed dragon back there. We got Swift, Khalil, and Rome. So it's great to be able to help them go out there and perform like we know they can.
Sure.
For him to do that today, what's that mean for kind of everything else he's done?
It was there. So, sure there were some opportunities maybe in past weeks, but I think the main thing is having that 0 turnovers. The defense that we have, not forcing things. And, I'm sure he'll look at some things in the tape and wish that maybe he tried some throws that he didn't try. But at the end of the day, he has really good awareness as to where the team's at. Not just forcing things just to force them. It's important to keep those turnovers low, and if he can have 0 turnovers, and we have 0 turnovers at the end as an offense, I think we'll be on the winning side of most of the game.
It feels like every week we've seen him, coaches will identify something that he needs to work on, he'll say it too, and then you start to see it show up in games. What is that like for you, getting to witness what he's doing in practice, the focal points, and then seeing it play out?
He's just a really good, quick learner, and it's not easy, especially at this level. I just think it shows his willingness to get better each and every week. Obviously, he has the talent to be one of the best in the league. But he's done a good job of being patient with himself in a certain regard, but also having that fire on him where he feels the heat a little bit, where he knows he needs to get better at certain things. And there was things today that collectively that we all can be better at. But his command of the offense has just grown each and every week, and even a lot faster than I even anticipated.
Would you say being patient?
Yeah, I think he's just building on our confidence going back to last week and what we did in the second half. It's a good step forward, and I think some things that carried over and showed some consistency, and I think an identity of showing up a little bit with our ability to run the ball and being able to go up tempo, I think is really good to them. And it's something that plays to our advantage with our conditioning. I think that's something that we can lean into throughout the season.
felt good, honestly, to know that the preparation and how we practice and how we gave the offense good look and how the offense gave us good looks this week just turned out on the scoreboard for everybody to see.
What do you like about the way you guys really never let them kind of get into this game?
Just knowing that we're the dominant defense. You know, when we came back to the sideline, we just constantly reminded each other that's not enough. That's not enough. They scored, which wasn't supposed to happen, but you know, shout out to them for scoring. But you know, we just kept coming back to the sideline, reminding us that we got to keep going, we got to keep pushing, we got to keep striving.
Tyrique, you guys are getting better every week. I know that's a positive sign for any football team. What does that mean for you guys right now?
It means good. Just with the offense getting better, the defense getting better, we just want to be one of them top teams in the league, and you know that's what we're striving for. And just each week we just getting 1% better.
Tyrique, what's the competition like in the secondary to get turnovers and takeaways?
Honestly, I can't be full disclosure on that, but it's pretty big. As far as like we even do it in practice. You know, we got a little group going. If you want to be in, you want to be in. But if you're in that group, we hold you to force fumbles, fumble recoveries, whatever you can do to create a turnover for the defense.
Tyrique, without seeing the film, what were you most impressed with by what you guys did on defense today? What meant the most to you, or what was?
Honestly, how we snapped around after that touchdown. You know, we could have came back to the sideline and pointing fingers. We could have came back to the sideline and hoorah, hoorah. But at the end of the day, we came back and reminded us who we are, and we went back there locked in.
Was anything said or done, or after that, or do you just kind of?
We just kind of knew. It was just we just kind of knew. As far as like telling each other like that ain't our standard, tighten up, and that's what happened.
I said previous weeks is something that we just need to click and continue to build on. You know, and see the progression. I think each and every game. So to finally have kind of a breakthrough where a lot of things were hidden was a good feeling. But again, there's things that we need to improve on going forward, and to have a whole 17 game season that is the way we want it to look.
Need a blowout win?
Do we need a blowout win? Sure, I needed a blowout win. I mean, just because at the NFL level, it's hard to come by a blowout win. So this definitely felt more, college like with the point differential. So it's always good when there's not that heart racing. But you always want to stay in P's and Q's for the whole 60 minutes of the game. But this one felt good.
What you hear about from fans? Do the Bears fans need a blowout win?
Shoot, I think so. I don't know. I don't know how the Bears fans feel. I know they want a W. That's all they care about. And we got that for them today. But there's probably a little bit more beers, a little bit more hot dogs in the stands today. Not as much religious anxiety. So.
We talked to you Friday about wanting to see Kid open things up a little bit more. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's a glimpse for sure. I mean, I wouldn't put any limit on his capabilities and what this offense is capable of doing. So it definitely looked solid out there today and was moving the ball. But I think there's more in store.
You guys get better every week. That's a positive sign. At any level, is that something that you guys have noticed as you look at film and see the way you're progressing?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've continued to make strides and improvements where we felt like those were necessary, and we're continuing to do so. Today was a great day out there, for the team as a whole, but for the offense definitely. And like I said, we're going to continue to build on those things. Hopefully next week, be better.
Rome, you definitely seen better production. Good morning, guys. It's also against two teams that have struggled in the last 2 weeks, really struggled defensively. How do you sort out what is really meaningful progress for you guys?
We never really measure it against the defense that we play. It's really about the execution that we have on the field and our capabilities and our standards. So as long as we're adhering to that and we're trying to keep that continue to raise that and be better than that, then we had a good day.